Can you keep up with young Filipina? What if, as a young Filipina, I will say I want more? And you are in your 70s right now. What will you gonna do?
I would be up waiting for you if you had to leave. I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal.
So for today's video, let's talk about the benefits of young Filipina and how strong are we. But before we continue this video, please don't forget to click the like, click the subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos update. And how are you guys? It's been a long time that I'm not making any content topic. And you know what? I started with content topic on this channel, but I stopped for some reasons. I will not mention it, but now we will get back in my foot. I will get back in my foot to do it again, and we will do more interviews so that we have a young Filipinas that we can show to you guys, especially the available ones. Available one. I know that many of you there are single and looking for a young Filipina to date with, and a Filipina that will appreciate your love and your worth. All right, so let's start. So, as a young Filipina, we are fun and energetic. Can you keep up with us? So, we can make your life longer and make sure you are happy always. As they said, that keep smiling will make your life longer. Do you believe that kind of saying, guys? Because me, I do believe. When somebody keeps smiling, always happy, your age will decrease, not adding more. Not getting older, but getting younger. So if you're 50, you're gonna feel like you're in 25. So times two, divide one, divide two. Not times two, but divide two. As a young Filipina partner, it will push you to get fit and more healthier so that you can keep up with our unending energy. Because you know what, as a young Filipino, we have so much energy. We have so much things that we can offer. What are those? So many, guys. I will mention that in our next videos or on this video. Let me elaborate things. So it will make you boost your confidence to feels like 20 because you are with a Filipino model next to you. So it's not like a simple Filipina next to you, a simple woman next to you that you always see, or you always see in your Western country. Because as Filipino, we have unique beauty that you don't have there. We have unique beauty that many women in Western country wants. So as a young Filipina, we are more inexperienced and more appreciative. Uy, is that very true? Because some foreigners not being appreciated by a Filipina because they found a wrong one. You know what? I have many subscribers, or maybe some subscribers message me on Facebook. So you can also message me on Facebook, guys, on my July Facebook page. I will reply your messages if you cannot join my Patreon. My Patreon free consultation, but on Facebook now I started receiving messages, replying messages just to have connection with my subscriber, and like feels like you are part of the family. So if you have any questions, you can message me there. So somebody messaged me there that he met young Filipinas on dating sites, and it's the same story. Like, after he found out that she has another one. So it's kind of a lot of horror story with that, with a young Filipina that she also have a Filipino guy. So it's kind of scary, right? But it's better to travel here in the Philippines and find your partner in order for you to make sure that you found the genuine one, you found the real one. Because if you just talking to her online without visiting her here, then it's kind of a lot of worry for you because you really don't know who she is. You only know her online account, online phase. So you never met her in person. It is better to meet your Filipina here. It's better to put boots on the ground. And I have also a subscriber, guys, that I asked him that if he already have Filipina, because he said he's coming here maybe in 3 weeks. And he said not yet. And I said, why? Because his answer is he wanna find a Filipina here in Philippines in person rather than finding it online. So what is the benefits of finding Filipino online? It is just to learn what is the Filipino wants, what is the Filipino attitude, what is the Filipina real quality, and how does how to connect with Filipina, especially culture and the way she lives. So the way she is. Meeting Filipina in person, young Filipina in person, it make as a young Filipina makes us feel that you are serious and or sincere, that you really want to be with a Filipina. The things that it's we are inexperienced and more appreciative, because in Western country, if you're 70 years old, there is no 20 years old will adore and appreciate you unless if you are wealthy and physically handsome or fit. So it's rare. If you're an actor and you're dating with 20 years old, it is possible for you. But in the Philippines, even you're not actor, even you're not a big businessman, even you are just a simple guy living in a simple life, and if you traveled here find a Filipina, there is a lot of possibilities that you can find a young one. But you need to be guarded yourself, you need to be careful, you need to be more observant and search more about her life, so that you can make sure that she is not just play she's not playing you, she's not just aftering your money. So in the Philippines, when you send us sweet messages and shows like how caring and genuine you are, we easily fell in love. And it's really true, guys. And we don't matter about the age difference and looks. There's so many people judge me because I fall in love with 50-year-old men. I really understand why, because of our age gap difference. But in the Philippines, it's kind of normal when a young Filipina date with a 50-year-old man foreigner. But a young Filipina dating with 50-year-old Filipino man, it's not, it's only few. Why? Even that Filipino man has a lot of money. You know what? The looks is really different when dating with income. When it comes dating with a Filipino old man, it's a lot of difference, because especially the looks. You know what? For us, foreigner doesn't get any older. Even you're in 50 and 70s. In our eyes, you're still look like 30-year old Filipino man. So age does not matter to us in terms of dating foreigner. But you know what? In my gym right now, there is a Filipino guy. He is 57 years old, and he's dating with a Filipina that is 23 years old. Why is it possible? Why they are why it's happening that they're dating each other like 23 and 57? Because you know what? The guy is physically fit. He is looks like 30-year-old Filipino man. So if you are very disciplined with your body, even 57-year-old Filipino man can get a young one. How much more if you're a foreigner? Even you're not physically fit, guys. Just healthy but not the looks. Physically looks is not really attractive as others. We still grab you because for us, you don't get any older. Your skin still soft. If you're Filipino, your skin is already saggy. But a foreigner, I don't know why your skin still looks soft and still look like a 30-year-old Filipino man. Maybe because of your weather there, it is cold, and here in the Philippines, it's hot because we are in a tropical country. I think sunlight can cause a saggy skin. That's why you need sunblock. But you live in your country where you experience snow or negative degree of temperature. That's why your skin still looks good, or you're just being caring with your health and your skin. It depends on what you eat. Maybe can you comment down about it? Why you still look young? So if you believe it or not, I am the living proof. Ooh, living proof, because I feel in love with 50-year-old man. It is funny to hear but it's true. He is not wealthy, he is not physically fit, but he catch me on his caring and soft heart that I never experienced with a young man. Mm, such a sweet one. He always put me first before others. It's not like 25-year-old men that still want to play basketball with friends. You know what? I really hate men who still playing with basketball with friends. Um, first, before me. So I've been dating with a Filipino guy, um, playing basketball. I'm sick of it already. So I moved to someone that is older, and that is what I have now. So, one of my worry if I date a young man is what if he finds someone better than me? I have so much insecurities. As a woman, we are expert on that, finding insecurities in our body, in ourselves. So what if he's playing with me only because he has so many options? Dating a young man, there are a lot of they have so many options. Because as a woman, guys, if we give birth, if we getting married, if we get married and give birth, our body looks, our body figure will change. We're gonna have a belly fats, big belly. So if we're dating a young one that is very fit, he have so many options. I know it's kind of negative thinking, but I'm just being advanced. Okay. What if he is only using me? I know that it's the same what you think also when you're dating with a young Filipina, but it is better to risk with a younger one than a 60 years old woman who already damaged, no energy to keep up with old but strong men like you. Would you choose to date a 60-year-old woman than risking yourself to a 23 or 25-year-old young Filipina? What do you think? You can comment down below of what you think about that. As a young Filipina, we are more sweet and not damaged. It meant being inexperienced is big benefits for you because we are not psychologically and mentally damaged yet. Those women who are in 40, 50, or maybe in 50 or 60, um, yes, they are more mature, but damaged through their life experience. Especially in Western countries that allow divorce. It is just sad because it's easy for them to break relationship or marriage and remarry again. I think that's the reason why marriage has no more value in Western country because of divorce. Like if you don't like your partner anymore, you can just switch to another one. Just divorce and switch to another one. I know that there is a lot of benefits of that also because some women they are abused by men and they have option to leave and file a divorce, but also it has a bad impact to those people who are building a family and they're just little reason just to break it up and divorce and getting remarried again. That's why there is no more value because you're thinking about what if we just broke up, and so it's gonna be useless if we think about divorce. So, unlike here in Philippines, no divorce allowed. It is not easy to do annulment. It takes time and money, and that's very true. So people here choose to stay for better and for worst, and that's how marriage is for. So we value commitment and marriage. We respect our partner, as our parents showed us that by respecting your partner is part of showing love. Ah, it's very true, guys. Like people here value relationship, but two times in the city, people living together without marriage, and it's kind of normal in the city. That's why I really understand that many of you said that I want a province Filipina because we are raised by our parents that marriage is very important. So in the mountain, guys, if a young Filipina is living in with a Filipino man, or for example, she got pregnant by a Filipino man, the parents will push them to get married. And when I arrived here in the city, I had a teacher in college, so he shared to us that that's not a solution. The solution is to break them up, instead of getting them married, because it can be a bad start. They're still young, they are still need parents guidance. But in the province, guys, they will push, because what they will always think about the village or the neighbors thinking, what we're gonna say about it, the gossip. So yeah, that's why in the province we always think about reputation, commitment, and showing real love to our partner. So that's all for our video for today, guys, and hopefully you like it. So if you have something to say, or if you have something that I can make my next content, just comment down below, and I will appreciate that if you help some. And have a great day, guys. Please don't forget to click the thumbs up. And if you're not a subscriber, click the subscribe. And that's all. Thank you for all your love and support. Adios.